So question 19 in our Ask a Mentor series is, what do you do to live a balanced life? I laugh because, that's a really tough one. I think that there are so many aspects to a balanced life that it's difficult to live a truly balanced life because, for us, we kind of live like a full life in that we have a lot of people around us. I have family in Australia that are on a different time zone, so communicating with them is difficult. And then we have, my wife's family here in the US that, aren't in Nashville, and we're in Nashville. Then I have friends both here in the States and over there. And then I have, obviously, our immediate family. Then we have businesses, more than just one business. It's a juggling act. And I think that more often than not, it's probably the things that suffer the most for me are personal relationships. So my friends' relationships, not necessarily family, but me and my friends' heart relationships definitely have an impact. Thankfully, the people who are closest to me understand, why, and they're in that situation too. So there's a balance to that. And then the other thing, definitely probably the things that I love to do personally, having personal space to do things, is definitely jeopardized. And that's one thing that I have to totally work on because when I have that kind of private personal time for, whether it's hiking or mountain bike riding or playing music or whatever it might be, that's kind of when I come up with my best ideas. That's my best thinking. That's how I said it somewhere else in these questions, is kind of I still my soul. And when that happens, it really allows me to focus on the most important things. It allows me to kind of retarget where I need to spend my time. And so if anything, that's the thing I need to get back the most, is just making myself have those pockets. Now, the balance, that's the tough part. But when you have great people around you, and I'm going to say this to everyone out there, if your life is not balanced, often it's your fault because people will help you balance that out. If I wanted to take time, like if I forced myself to take time to have those moments, I could do it. It's just I have to be more proactive in making myself do it as well, because I know that my support network would allow it, especially if I went to them and said, hey, this is all happening and I feel like I'm missing out on this and I need some of this every now and again. My support network would say, you should go and do that. And so how can we make that happen? So that would kind of be my advice to entrepreneurs or businessmen, leaders, business women, is, take some of that ownership. It can't just be that everything else is busy and you've got no time for yourself, because I just feel like you could probably find some. And that's exactly what I need to do.